Now, I gotta keep giving it some gas. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be taking out the Mooncool TK Pro. Now, this is Mooncool's latest product, the TK Pro. Super nice bike in so many ways, but it's got a bit of a problem, and they're trying to fix it. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. I don't know if everyone has this problem, okay? I really don't. I have this problem. Gary over Gary's e-bike adventures has this problem. Wyoming Rider, I think is his name. He's got this problem. There's just a few people that I know that definitely does. I suspect it could be a problem across the board, and I'm going to show you what that is, and then we're going to take it for a quick little test ride. Okay. First of all, Mooncool, this is not a full review because I'm not getting behind a full review until we get these problems resolved. That's just how it is. But to show you why it's so super nice, let's go over it real quick. You've got a 20 amp hour battery, 750 watt motor, so you've got lots of power. Torque sensor down here, which there's not many bikes that have torque sensor, although I've got another one coming in next week that will be. So I'm excited about that. So really nice. You've got 180 millimeter hydraulic disc brakes up here, super nice. Folding stem, adjustable stem, telescoping. You can raise it up and down to get that ideal position. You got a horn. You've got super nice parking brakes on both levers. Nice button pad, really nice display, color display there. Twist throttle over here on the right side. So super nice in a lot of ways. This saddle, there's a lot of people complaining about the saddle, that it's just still not as comfortable. It's pretty good. It's not bad. You know, if I'm keeping this, I'm probably going to stick my blue end saddle that I like very much. You do have nice taillight back here, and you got brake lights on both sides of the fenders, so easy to be seen at night. A lot of good things about this trike that are nice. Yeah, just needs a little refinement. So let me show you the problem we had. I was riding it recently and got stranded away from home because it broke down, and it's happened a couple times now. So what happens is when you're riding the trike, you start hearing this rattling and grinding kind of noise coming from the back end. And the problem is down here, and I just showed this in another video, but I'll show you again. Down here they have the tensioner pulley, and this tensioner pulley is designed to keep this chain nice and tight. See that? But the problem is this motor is so powerful that this pulley was sliding up on this green bracket. There's a green bracket. Let me do this. Let me show you. I did this in another video, but maybe you missed it. That green bracket right there is what holds this tensioner pulley. And it's got a slot in it, so it allows it to slide up and down to get the correct adjustment. With so much tension on this, it's pulling that pulley up, and then the chain just loosens up and flops, and it comes off, and it just does all kinds of horrible things. So that's a problem. Gary and a couple other folks are having problems that this bracket is actually bending. And it's actually bending in towards the motor, okay? Mine hasn't bent yet that I've noticed, but to stop it from sliding up and down, because it's done it a couple of times, I took a piece of metal, found a good spot to put the hole. This metal is butted up against the frame, so now it's preventing it from sliding up, because this metal bracket that I added is pushing up against the frame, so it's not going to allow it to slide. The concern is, if I fix that weak point in this process, is the chain now going to be the next weak point, and is the chain going to pop? Is it going to stretch? Is it just going to snap? That's the concern. So we just fixed this yesterday. We're going to take it for a ride, just kind of see how it does, see how it feels, and yeah, maybe it's a fix. Maybe it's not a fix. Maybe we're just about to cause more problems for ourselves. I don't know. Another problem I had just recently out riding, and if you saw that video, you'll know, I was riding along and the torque sensor kind of went out after hitting the brakes. Just a couple of times where you hit the brakes and then the torque sensor wouldn't come back on, and then you're just manually pedaling. And because you're manually pedaling, adding all that extra torque and pressure down there on that chain, that further exaggerated the problem. But I've got torque power now, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and bump this on up. Go a little faster. So nice and quiet back there. I'm not hearing any noise coming from that chain, which is good. We're going to do throttle here and see if we can't go a little bit faster. And there we go. Yeah, nice and quiet now, huh? Well, that was weird. Every time I ride this bike, there's something weird with it. Let's go out here. And we'll do that again. What just happened? I hit the brakes. Oh, maybe it was just me. Yeah, I think it was just me. At first it felt like the bike wanted to zip off to the one side when I hit the brakes. There's the front, there's the rear. Yeah, that's fine. Must have been just me. All right, so torque sensor seems to be working. I'm gonna hit the brakes a few times like I did before. Torque sensor's working. Just put some torque on that chain down there, on that bracket. Oh, there we go. No pedal assist. Yeah, and my brake is all the way pushed forward, so there's not like it's hung up or anything. There it goes. Maybe it is. And now we got pedal assist again. Sometimes, guys, if you run into a problem where right after squeezing your brakes, your motor's not engaging, it could be that this motor cutoff up here, this is all part of the motor cutoff, and it's designed that when you start to apply the brake, it shuts the motor down, because you don't want to be pushing on the brakes and have the motor still trying to push you along, and then you're fighting each other, right? So it's designed to shut the motor off immediately so you can come to a nice safe stop. And sometimes there's something in those that get hung up, and after you apply your brakes, and so what you have to do is you have to pump your brakes a couple of times just to get it working again. I don't know if that's what it is. It could be, or it could simply be something with the sensor itself that's not engaging. I don't know. I don't know these things. I'm not a maintenance guy like some of you might be. I've learned a few things. Ooh. I bet that was a copperhead. It's brown in color, similar markings, but he's really flat. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna have to ride and put some miles on this and see if we have any more problems with that chain tensioner, and hopefully that clears up. Maybe we can figure out exactly what's going on with the pedal assist. It might not be a big deal at all. It could be something really minor, and it could be, like I said, the brakes just need to be used a little bit. You know, maybe that's all it is. Get that motor cutoff switch moving. Could be something simple. May not be a big deal at all. The big deal was the chain tensioner, but we have that fixed, at least temporarily. Be watching for more videos, and we will be bringing you more information as we get this resolved, and as we continue to put miles on this trike to let you know if it's giving us a problem or not. So that's going to be it for this one. Give me a like and a thumbs up. If you have questions, drop them down below. I'll see you guys in another video. Make sure you ride responsibly and ride safe. There we go. That was sitting way too low. That feels better. I wonder if I can go down this hill and come up the other side. It looks like a good spot. That put some pressure on that. That put some pressure on that chain tensioner. This is a pretty big incline right here. I'm about to get myself in trouble. Whoa! Holy smokes! Give it some juice. Oh. I almost had enough juice. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Dummy. Let's go this way. Let's ride down the ditch a little bit. I didn't put this in a lower gear. There we go. Now. Oh, gotta keep giving it some gas. I'm off of it. All right. That's a challenge. We're gonna do it again, right here. Down. Back up, give it some juice. Oh, look at that. Huge power. I just didn't downshift. I still had it in 6th gear. Hopefully I don't. Here, I'll keep the camera upright. That's how much I'm leaning. Holy smokes. Here's another deep spot. Let's get up this hill. Whew. I love this trike for the power that it's got. Oh, look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that hill. Give you a better perspective. Give you a better perspective. Get down in here in the ditch. I don't know if that shows up on camera. Oh man, that's a good hill. Crazy amount of power. So I love it for that. I just hope they get that issue worked out. This is an incredible trike. All right, here we go. Going home.